everybody, welcome back to Hands On with BLG. I'm BLG. Thrift store find for 30 bucks. It is a nice looking Casio. MIDI capability, 30 bucks. They said it worked, but this thing only had batteries in it. It would come on right here, play for about 12 seconds and die. So I bought a power adapter for it at the next thrift store, and 9 volt direct current. Brought it home and I plugged it in, nothing. It would go for 12 seconds and die. Took the batteries out, plugged it in, nothing. Not a damn thing happening here, right? So I got to looking and researching a little bit. Adapter was wrong. What this thing needs, if you turn it up here, it's upside down, and you probably can't see it, but right down here it tells you 9 volt direct current DC 9, and there's a positive, a little pin with a circle, and a negative right here. Well, the little circle on the pin is open, facing negative. This pole is negative, inside and the outside ring of the adapter would be positive side of the ring, which would be, oh God, that's not what I want. I got so much crap built up here, it's just amazing. The hell am I looking at here? Well, I guess I don't have one on me. I thought I did. Yeah, I do. Right here. The inside of this pin here needs to be negative, and the outside casing needs to be positive. This one here, it's upside down, but as you can not focus on and see, this one is a positive middle pin. That's not going to do anything. So I thought maybe the circuit's fried. Maybe somebody hooked that up wrong. So I took the bottom of this thing, the casing, and split it. Right? I checked all the circuit boards. Power supply is right there, where the adapter comes in, the 9 volt direct. And I checked all that and all the circuit boards. Circuit boards in this thing's only about this big, believe it or not. And I checked it all. It all looks good. Everything's solid. No loose solder joints. No frying. No burning. So LEG the mom is going to visit Squeak at the Walmart for her lunch. Walmart. Squeak works second shift, so it's her lunch. And she's going to see if she can't get me a 9 volt negative center post to hook up to this thing. Somewhere around 10 watts, 9 or 10 watts of power would be more than enough to run this. And we're going to see if we can make it come alive and stay alive. I was fixing to take it back and get a store refund for 30 bucks, store credit for something else. But if I can get this Casio going, I'd love to have it. It's better than my old keyboard. It's a CTK 518 right there. So we'll see what happens when she gets back, I suppose, or I'll be in bed when she gets back. I don't know. But I'm still sipping beers and researching things. Got a pile of crap over here. I got that. I got those two things there. I got that I got to review. Got some stuff, man. So pretty cool. Let's see if we can get this Casio to come alive. Like I said, all the circuit boards look fine. Nothing's loose, nothing's fried. So it should work. We'll find out if just an adapter brings this $30. These keyboards when they were new were like 400 bucks. So 30 bucks. Can we fix it with just an adapter and a cleaning out and going through? We'll see. We'll see. We'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back on the Casio CTK 518. I did a little more research. These weren't 400 bucks new. Hi, I'm Righty. Hit that like and subscribe. These brand new. They came out in 1998 is the year they made this model, and they were $250 new. So used on average 50 bucks on average new or used these days. So anyway, LEG's getting an adapter. I can't wait very long. I'm just going to show you a little thing. You may not want to do this. This could screw up your set. But you've already seen, this is a 9 volt output, 9 volt direct current. But as you've seen, as I've showed you before, right here, if it focuses, I doubt it, this center post is positive and it needs to be negative for this keyboard. Well, for experimental purposes only, testing purposes, I'm going to make this center post negative and this outer post positive. How do you do that, BLG? I'm going to take this wire right, y'all, and I'm going to cut it in half. You see, you got the white stripe and the black stripe. I cut that wire right, y'all, like that, right, y'all. See? Now I'm going to strip this wire some if I can. I got a razor blade somewhere. Let me get one. I got a blade up in here, man. I'm going to zap this wire a little bit. Down here on the bench. I don't want to screw this thing up anymore if I got to take it back if it don't work. But like I said, I took the guts apart and everything and they look just fine. So see, I'm going to strip this out a little bit like that. I'm going to take this in and I'm going to strip it out a little bit. Just because. Seeing as my, whoops, that's not right. Seeing as my wire strippers are out in the studio, I'm just going to use my teeth. Don't do that either. I'm going to give it a yank. See, strip that out. Like so. Yoinky, yoinky, yoink. Make a little wire. I'll use my teeth again. I ripped that wire apart because I cut it with a razor. Okay. I'm going to use the razor again. Trim that off. There we go. And I'll strip it again. There we go. Put that over there with the others. Get with your friends. So these are good to go. You get with your friends. Where's the other half of this damn thing? Alright, so these are stripped. I'm going to, or not stripped, but cut. This kind of stuff just strips with your teeth really easy. It's really soft casing. Alright. There we go. Just like so. Just like so. Now, to reverse the polarity on this thing, I don't know if polarity is the right word, but I'm going to take the, see how these are white stripe right here. I'm going to take this white stripe, it's going over here to just the straight black one. I'm going to twist these together, like this here. That's all going to get twisted together like that. Right? Now, I'm going to take the white stripe on this one to the black over here. Now, we're reversed. We went from white stripe to white stripe, black, like that. I don't have the electrical tape. Guess what? It's in the studio because I'm working on the boat and stuff. So I'm just going to keep these just to separate them out with Scotch tape. Yay, huh? Yeah, I just don't want them zapping and touching each other. That's fine, and I want to hold them together pretty good. So I'm just going to stick them together with Scotch tape for the moment. And yes, I can always take and solder these back together and all that good stuff in the day when the time comes. Alright, so now we have a reverse polarity. Should have. So I'm going to plug, well, I'm going to put away my wire cutters. I'm going to plug this in here. Nice and tight like. That might not even fit. Does this one not fit in there? That doesn't seem to fit very well. We'll see. That's plugged in. I'm going to plug in the cord. Look for smoke and flames. Let's see what happens. That's there. Okay? I'm going to hit the on button. Nothing's going to happen, is it? Nope. Nothing's going to happen. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is a little too big. on this particular adapter. But if you push down, it's not shutting off, is it? Oh, cool. I don't know what all that means. Let's turn it on to normal. I'm not sure what all these buttons do, but yeah, it's just it just doesn't. This part right back here is a little bit too big for what we're doing. But let me see if I can do something here. This ought to be kind of cool. Song bank, and I want to do. This has 100 songs in it, believe it or not. Whoa, that's my belly. Let's go 04. I don't know how to do this. 04. Play. Check it out. There she goes. That's cool. So yeah, I just got to get the right size of this. But yeah, it works. It works just fine. Cool. Looks like we have us a Casio CTK 518 in working order, folks. So for Hands On with BLG, I'm BLG, and hope you like the little what's going on tips and stuff. But yeah, $30 well spent. These cost $50 on average nowadays, and yeah, now it's mine. Cool. So until the next video, you guys know what to do. Peace out, people. Just peace out. Hands on with BLG. You never know what you will see. Oh, yes sirree. Hands on with BLG. Stick around and learn from me.